So I'm in the living room right now and I have decided to do an impromptu DIY. It's fine, it's fine. This is exactly how I want to spend my birthday weekend, seriously. So I have this idea. I seen some shelves and then I was like, oh, I need that. But obviously I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just gonna make it. So I'm gonna turn you around. You guys. Okay, that's probably at Home Depot somewhere. Okay, so here is the situation. So I bear with me here. I'm going to take like some 1x4s. I actually have them right here. And I'm gonna attach them to the wall, hopefully to the studs, right here and right here going vertically. And then I have some 1x10s for, the tape's falling down, Lord Jesus, for 1x10s, okay? So I'm gonna create like a wall shelf unit. Sure, we'll go with that. A wall shelving unit, or shelving wall unit, whatever. And to mount the shelves to the 1x4s, I'm going to use wooden dowels. So kind of like peg style. So nothing will be touching the floor. The entire thing will be attached to the wall. Then I got something really fun I'm gonna do here. I'm going to do like a cool color block to kind of like frame it out. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is I have to figure out how tall I want it and then how wide I want it. So I definitely want the shelves to extend past the 1x4s that I'm gonna put here just a little bit. So the color blocking is going to go all the way on the outside. It's literally going to frame it out. So I'm going to go ahead and measure to see how tall I want it and then see how wide I want it. I know I definitely want 5 shelves, but I don't want this bottom one too low. And I don't want the top one too high because I'm literally 5'3". So just saying, I don't want to have to get a ladder every time I want to do something with it. And then I want the 1x4s to be slightly taller or higher, I should say, than this shelf, and then slightly lower than this shelf, if any of that makes sense. Okay, so this is a lot larger than what was in my head, but it's all fine. So yeah, as you can see, I have the pencil marks. I have everything all drawn out, beginning to paint, but I don't know, obviously I'll probably tweak it as I go. I'm not real sure. I'm gonna attempt to freehand this, so we shall see. The color that I went with, my daughter chose this out. It's Chocolate Delight. I got it. I always get eggshell, but it's not really coming in on camera. But it's like a muted, I don't know, like a muted pink. But anyway, so yeah, this is where I will be for God knows how long. I don't know how long it'll take me. Hopefully it'll be quick. Okay, so this is, I took the filter off so you guys can try to get a true sense of, or a sense of the true color. And I'm gonna show you guys a little hack. So no one loves paint smell, right? So I have peppermint oil here. I'm going to put the drop in the paint and then stir it up. And it doesn't affect the paint at all. It literally just helps with the smell.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me.
Okay, y'all, so I left you hanging last night. I did not feel well at all. As soon as I poured the paint, I got really sick. So my daughter, actually, my 12-year-old, painted this. So she did a great job. There's a few minor touch-up spots, some over here. You can see the top here and along the side here, and then obviously the trim. But it looks great. I'm in love with this. So next up, what I will be doing is taking my wood here, these pieces here that are gonna go here. I'm gonna take them out, cut them down to size, and go ahead and drill my holes in the wood itself for the pegs to go on, for the braces to go on. So I'll show you guys that. Okay, so I cut my 1x4 planks down to the size that I want. And this is a leftover piece. I always practice on a piece of scrap wood so that I can practice and get all of my measurements and everything right before I go to the real one. So this is kind of a mock-up. What I did was I took my drill bit here to make my hole, okay? And I put tape on it to mark how deep I want it to go down. And then once that was done, I took this drill bit and I drilled all the way through, right in that little hole there. Oh, can't get this guy out. And that made the hole in the back, okay? So now what I will do is I'm using 1-inch dowel. I will take this. This will be secured with wood glue as well, but I will then go back through this hole and that will line the hole up in your dowel with the hole here so that way everything is even. Then I'll use countersunk screws. Okay, so I've got all of my holes drilled for the dowels. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take wood glue. This is the wood glue, the Gorilla Glue, instead of the one that I like to use. And I'll just put a little bit in there, stick this in here, make sure it's secure. I'll tap it with a hammer. And then once I do that, I will flip it over. As you can see, I've already drilled my holes. And I will use a countersunk bit, which will just kind of hold this out just a little bit to ensure that when you put countersunk screws in, they sit flush all the way against the back of the wood, so that when I hang it against the wall, there'll be no buckling, no bulging. It'll sit flush against the wall. So this is what it will look like once you get done with the countersunk bit. As you can see, it just kind of hollowed it out. That way this screw here, the end of this will sit flush with the wood. And remember to pre-drill your holes so that you don't risk splitting your wood. So here they are all finished up. I'm excited about it. Now that they're in the space, I'm happy that I accidentally went larger with my paint over here. I'm excited about it. I still have to cut the shelves, the wood for the shelves, but that's easy. I want to get them mounted first so I can get my measurements exact. But this is what it looks like on the back side. So there's the screw. You can see it does not protrude from the outside of the wood at all, so I'll be able to get a seamless and flush mount against the wall with those. I am taking it. It's going a lot slower than I expected. Like I said, I don't know what happened last night. I was really, really sick. So pretty weak today trying to gain my energy back, but the rest of this should be pretty easy from here. I'm actually gonna get my daughter to help me mount these on the wall. Hopefully I can find a stud. Okay, they are up. I'm going out right now to go cut the wood for the shelves, but I'm dying over here. I love it so much. Don't mind the white dust. There may have been a situation with the drywall, but it's fine. Deal with it, I'll move out. But yeah, so just wanted to give you guys a quick progress shot before I put the shelves in. And there you have it, it's done. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to throw my plant babies up there with some other things, but it is so pretty. This was like, I don't know, it just popped in my head, and of course I didn't plan anything, I just did it. Those are the best. I had some hiccups along the way, but overall I love it. I'm about to throw some plants on there right now.
In nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear.